Oh guys, LeBron has done it again. Oh yes, he has done it yet again. Yesterday, I literally posted a 17-minute rant about LeBron, and that's my second rant of the season. That happened to be 17 minutes long. And minutes after I posted that, we lost to the Memphis Grizzlies, the tanking Grizzlies. And we got cooked by Joakim Noah and Chandler Parsons in 2019. Wow. You know, this is just disheartening, very sad. And then this is what our king, our leader of the team, the self-proclaimed GOAT, greatest of all time, this is what he had to say.
At this point, if you are still allowing distractions to affect how the way you play, then this is the wrong franchise to be a part of. You should just come and be like, listen, I can't do this. Like, seriously.
Okay, so he says, if you're still allowing distractions to affect the way you play, this is the wrong franchise to be a part of, and you should just come in and be like, listen, I can't do this. So as the leader, right, as the leader, you're coming in once again. After the last time, I don't know if you heard the backlash, LeBron, I don't know if you heard it. You probably weren't paying attention. I know the Space Jam 2 lines are hard to memorize, so you've been really focusing on that. You're the star, right? That's a lot of lines you have to memorize. But that's not a distraction, right? The other ones are distracted, right? Okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of that. But literally, as the leader, you come in once again and throw your guys under the bus, talking about, you should just say you don't want to be a part of this. You should just come in and say that. Are you kidding me, LeBron? Now, here's where I need the logic to work, okay? LeBron stans, LeBron fans, all of you guys were very opposite from my last video. I noticed that. Interesting, you know? Interesting. You didn't really comment like you do. Rightfully so, though that was probably the right move because you really had nothing to say, and you're gonna have even less to say after this, but I just want you to watch this video with logic and reasoning, okay? I'm gonna play a clip right now, and you tell me, just tell me, logically, can this possibly be the greatest player of all time? Can this possibly be the greatest player of all time? Roll the clip.
Clamp down defense. Like they did that time. Valanciunas wide open. LeBron and the other guys just standing around, keeping their place, no help. Bunch of extra chances for the Grizz. Bunch of misses, and then Evan Rapp in a battle for it. Down deep. Kinda Tim Legler would be having kittens about.
Oh wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. Did you see that?
Did you see it? Did you see it? So he played how much defense? 0. This is a 0. That was not like Illuminati. There was 0. He played 0 defense. This man is supposed to be, he said it himself, LeBron fans have been showering this on me in the comments, right? This is your GOAT. He plays no defense. He gives no effort and has the nerve to get frustrated when your man misses the shot. What is you expect your teammates to cover your man too? You're mad that no help defense came for your man when you didn't even try? Everybody else is occupied. LeBron, you just stand there. And see, this is where I need logic again, because this is why it's so hard for Laker fans and the Laker players to take you seriously as a leader, because you're sitting here and saying these comments and making people feel like they're not trying and they're distracted, but you're not even giving effort on one side of the ball. Yes, you can fill a stat sheet easily on offense. You're LeBron. That's amazing, but you're not even trying on defense. And defense is really a team thing. Offense doesn't have to be a team thing. Somebody can play hero ball, but defense is definitely a team effort, and that's where you feel that team camaraderie. Somebody has your back, all of that. You are the weakest link. You're not playing defense at all. You're not even trying. There's some people that are bad at defense. They're in a league of their own. You're not even trying at all. And then you have the nerve to go and throw your teammates under the bus for things. I'm just confused. Like, you have to set the example. You have to. not only as the leader of your team, but as the greatest player of all time? You're not even, okay. Because I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Here's the thing. I have Kobe Bryant on my hat right now, okay? So this is on my mind, literally. When Kobe Bryant was in this exact predicament, he was 34 years old. He himself played 44 minutes per night, offense and defense, at his old age. And this is what really began the decline of his health. He played 44 minutes a night. He gave it all he could. They made the 7th seed, playoffs. I don't care what they did in the playoffs. He said, at least we're gonna get there. If I have all this health and strength and I can do this, I'm gonna give my all. That to me is what sets people apart. I could never dream of being a fan of somebody or like literally voting them in for the GOAT position if they don't even have that drive in them. They don't, they're just watching. They're literally sitting there and watching. Kobe would have ran from across the court to guard that person. Every ounce of him screams to win, win. Do whatever you can on both sides. LeBron, what I'm seeing him do is check in, do his part on offense. He'll just sit back, not play defense, expect people to cover his person. He's just chilling. And then after the game, go and make comments, throwing the teammates under the bus because they didn't do enough. You need to lead by example. You're supposed to be the leader. Logically, I'm confused. You say you're the GOAT, so I'm not gonna keep on going around in circles on that. I'm just very confused with LeBron fans. You guys are very quiet and there's nothing you can say. There's literally nothing because you see the tape. Man's not even trying, okay? Now, what I do wanna say though, is that I never wanna skip over people because the bench only gave 7 points. 7 points. So the blame is not all on LeBron, and we know this. The reason we're giving LeBron so much flack is because he literally said he's the greatest to ever play the game. That's very hefty. For you to not play a lick of defense, yes, we're gonna get on you for that, and you do deserve it, period, okay? So we got that out the way, all right. Now, for the rest of the players in the bench, awful, awful, very inconsistent. The vibe is off, okay? Now I'm gonna play this video. Matt Barnes literally had to sit there and set the record straight. Matt Barnes! Play the clip.
What is the biggest problem with the Lakers right now?
I think I'm a huge LeBron fan, but I think he has to kind of sit back and drink this right now from the standpoint of he rattled the cage. Rich Paul rattled the cage. Magic Johnson rattled the cage. This team was number 4 in the West before he got hurt. They lose him, they lose Lonzo, so they have a minor setback. But then they shook everything up during this trade deadline. And like I said, I respect the fact that they tried to get it done. I don't like the way they went about it, but you rattled a lot of young, fragile, just in the league type players that lean on you for some kind of stability, yet they feel like you're trying to get everyone out. So I think LeBron just has to sit back and take this, and hopefully he can encourage these guys to play hard, play the right way, and get it going. But what I see mainly, LeBron has to play defense. He has to play defense. I mean, this is such a switching league now, and second and third efforts on defense and rotations, and LeBron is not giving them that. And I think some of the guys are probably getting tired of hearing him, you need to do this, you need to do that, but he's not doing his job defensively. He's amazing offensively. We never want to take it away. He's always going to show up offensively, but he needs to give a little bit more effort on defense to help this team get going and for guys to be like, okay, our leader is doing it, now we're going to follow behind him.
I mean, what else is there to say? You know, that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I'm grateful for what LeBron has done. Before the injuries, we were 4th seed. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? That was amazing for me coming from last season. So I was not mad at LeBron, but I just knew what he would bring to the team, and I knew the drama. Y'all can check the old videos where I just did not want him to come to our team. But then when he finally got there, I was like, you know what? I'm happy just because of the whole Paul George thing. That just made me so mad. And so when we got LeBron, I was like, yes, this is a huge win. Boy, was I wrong. Literally, our team now is in shambles. It's shaken up, and it's an evil world we live in because literally LeVar Ball has been right. He said Lonzo was the best player on the team. I don't know about all of that, but without Lonzo, we have been sinking, okay? LeBron came back, we have not been soaring. I have a feeling if Lonzo comes back, we will be doing a lot better. We will, because guess what? He's our best defender, most consistent defender. Turnovers have gone up without him. We've been just dying without him. So all you guys that always hate on LeVar, I'm looking at you sideways because where are we right now? without his son. Very interesting. Now, also, let me bring up this really quickly, this stat, okay? Kuzma and Brandon Ingram combined, which, by the way, Brandon Ingram is doing amazing. Shame that it's going to waste, but you're doing an amazing job, sweetie. Finally, this is what we've been asking for. This is what we've been knowing you could do. That's all I have to say. But Kuzma and Brandon Ingram went 21 for 33 from the field, okay? 21 from 33 out of 33, both of them, okay? Everyone else on the roster went 19 for 54 from the field. When are we gonna get off this narrative that the young core needs to step up? The young core is just not doing it. They're distracted. I'm sorry, but the young core is literally Lonzo, Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. Are we including him? Who else is the young core? That's it. Lonzo, we need. Brandon Ingram is doing amazing. Kuzma's doing amazingly. Our young core is fine. It's our veterans that need to step up. Okay, LeBron has to step up on defense. Not even just, we're just asking you to play it. We're not even asking you to be good at defense. Just play it. Okay? I'm sorry to say it, but Tyson Chandler and JaVale McGee, like, I like y'all, but like, goodness gracious. Zubac was the worst trade ever. That was the worst thing to ever occur. Why did we do that? In what way was that a good idea? Okay, awful idea. And it's showing right now because neither JaVale nor Tyson Chandler are stepping up. I guess they got comfortable in their backup role to Zubac, a rookie, but they just got comfortable and then they just kind of they're not performing. I don't know if it's too soon to speak. I really hope they get back into the swing of things, but it's not looking good for us right now. On those terms, Rondo had a terrible game. And then the coaching is off. Luke is over here taking Brandon Ingram out at random times. He plays Lance Stevenson sometimes, doesn't play him other times. It's just, everything is all over the place with the entire team right now. Okay, here's something else I didn't know. And now my attention is just being brought to this, and it's sickening to me, just because, you see, this person wouldn't be doing this type of stuff, right? He never called himself the GOAT. He just came in and did what he did. Did you know that LeBron is the A&R for 2 Chainz's album? He was up at midnight. Apple Music was the one that put this whole video together. They snitched on him. He was up at midnight over here making beats with 2 Chainz. And the next day, he sat out the game. That was the Warriors game on February 2nd due to load management.
I am disgusted.
You guys, that's all I have to say. LeBron James literally has ruined the Lakers. And that speaks volumes because we literally only won like, what, 35 games last year? How do you ruin that? Everything is off. The vibe is off. The team chemistry is off. It's really bad. And it was really the Anthony Davis trade that was like the nail in the coffin for us. But he came back. He's not playing the defense. He's making these comments as their leader. They can't even look to him and say, okay, he's saying this stuff and he's right. And I see him. He's in the gym all the time. He's playing defense and offense and I'm just slacking. No, what they see is somebody who's out making boots and cats and beats with 2 Chainz, not playing defense.
But then everybody's going to have to get back to Buffalo for 3.
Getting mad at us for not playing his defense. And then going to the press conferences and saying this stuff just because I'm LeBron. You know, I can say this stuff. And his greatness gives him some credibility. However, it's just, you know, you're the leader of the team. There's another little standard you're supposed to be held to. And now our odds of making the playoffs are so slim and everyone's tweeting about the odds that we make it. And it's just like, dude, who would want to come here next year? You know, for free agency. Who would want to step into this situation? I wouldn't. And if we don't get anyone next year, it's wraps. I think we need to, you know what? If we don't get anybody next year, I think LeBron, you gotta go. You gotta trade him. Trade him. He's done. I'm done with it. I'm over it already. Like, I knew this would happen, but I convinced myself no, because the LeBron fans on here told me it wouldn't happen. That's what I get for listening to y'all, all right? I gotta go, because I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to keep doing rants on LeBron. I'm just saying, dude, like, you are the greatest, so we're holding you to this standard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me know if I'm wrong, though. Hit the comments below and tell me what you guys think. I don't think I'll be hearing from a lot of LeBron fans. They went MIA, went ghost all day yesterday and today, so I don't think I'll hear from you guys. But everyone else, you know, let me know what you guys think. you know, we might need to get him up out of here because, but anyways, like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out my rant right here. Please go watch that if you haven't watched it. You have to watch it. It's all truth. Subscribe to the Splash Squad here. Click here to buy some hoodies, and I gotta go. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even have an outro for you guys. I'm done. A very tragic, a very un-goat-like, very sad.